So we are continuing the search for a coffee alternative. I picked this up in Holland and Barrett, which is a health food store in the UK. It's a coffee alternative. It's made from chicory and chicory, barley, rye, and it says it has figs, and then it also says that it has guarana, which I was interested in because that's an alternative energy booster. So I'm going to give it a try and see what it's like. It's an instant type of coffee, so you mix 1 to 2 teaspoons with milk or water and just make it like you'd make regular coffee. So I'm going to try it and see what it tastes like. I definitely need to find something to replace my coffee because coffee gives me such a bad headache. I love it, but it gives me a headache and makes me feel very dehydrated. So let's see what this is like. So you can just see it's like a very finely ground powder. It smells like coffee. Has a very similar smell to coffee, not as strong. Smells a little bit sweeter. I'm going to add 2. Well, you can see like little white specks. I wonder if that's the guarana. It's very finely milled. It's basically like dust. Interesting. I already boiled the kettle. Let's put that in. Now, like I said before, I like to whisk my milk. So I'm going to add some milk. And then I'm going to froth it in the bottom. Okay, so I've added some milk and made it frothy. I'm going to add some more milk. And then I'm actually going to put it in the microwave because... So here we are, I filled up the cup, I've microwaved it, and it's still frothy from me using this electric whisk. I think it's actually going to be too hot for me to taste, but let's try it. Maybe I should stir it.
No, don't touch it.
Doesn't really taste like a very, very, very weak latte, actually. It's not too bad. It's got a bit of a strange mouthfeel. So I've just had my first cup of Whole Earth Wake Up coffee alternative, and it actually has the same aftertaste that you would have from a regular coffee. I think I'm going to try and make it next time just with milk, not with any water, because it was a bit too, it didn't have that body that coffee has when you have a milky coffee, but it tastes just like a latte, which is really interesting considering there's no caffeine in this at all. I'm hoping the guarana gives me some kind of energy boost because I've been really struggling to do my workouts the last 2 weeks. I've just been feeling totally exhausted mentally, and that affects me physically if I'm mentally drained. So let's see, I've got an exercise planned for today, so let's try and see if this helps. I said I would experiment a bit more with the Whole Earth or coffee alternative and try to make it taste a bit more like coffee. It does taste like coffee, but it was just weak. So I've put 3 teaspoons of the mixture into my cup today, and I'm going to make it with milk only, just because I felt like it didn't have the right mouth feel. So I'll just do that. Just pour some in there. And then this is also what I do. Yeah. And so we just fill it up. And now we have a really good tasting coffee, and it smells like coffee. The first time I did it, I mixed it a bit with water, hot water, and it was too liquid, if that makes sense. It didn't have the body or the thickness that a coffee would have, like a cappuccino or a latte. So 3 scoops, and afterwards, wow, did I have a lot of energy. Oh, cleaned the whole house, cleaned all the windows, mopped the floors, changed 4 beds. So, oh, cleaned all the bathrooms. So yeah, definitely gave me the energy I was looking for.